How long is an FHA appraisal good for? 180 days is the quick answer. There are some things that you need to be aware of in this 180-day period. So sometimes you're a buyer or you're refinancing your home as an FHA borrower. We call you borrowers. And you order an appraisal and there's a delay in closing and you don't want to order another appraisal. As long as you close within 180 days, you can use that original value. Actually, you have to use the original value. You cannot order a new appraisal to get a different value or a higher value in most cases, what people would do. So that is good for 180 days. Also, keep in mind, if you are an FHA buyer and you make an offer on a home and you get into contract, but the home was previously being sold to another buyer that failed their sale, if that buyer was getting an FHA loan and there is an existing appraisal from that buyer, even though it's not you, you would use that appraisal, including the value, including if there's any work orders, and including whatever the appraiser said about that, because they are going to transfer that appraisal along with the property to you, the new buyer. So you can't get a new appraisal on your own, even though it's a fresh new file with a totally different lender. FHA has it in their system, it's logged in, so it will be transferred over to you. There are some cases when a second appraisal can be ordered, but it has to be ordered by the new lender. It has to be ordered by the DE underwriter. So it's the underwriter that is approved to underwrite for FHA that is underwriting your file. They're the only ones that can do it, and it would be for reasons of if there's material deficiencies in the appraisal and the new lender is unwilling to accept them, and the appraiser is unwilling or unable to correct them. And also if that appraiser is on that lender's prohibited list. So then in that case, they would order a second appraisal. Also, if for some reason the appraiser is not able to get the appraisal or not willing to get the appraisal to the new lender to get it transferred over, then they can order a second appraisal, but this would be in cases of if they're not going to do it in a timely fashion and it's going to impact the deadlines of the purchase contract, or if it's going to impact the rate lock expiration date, or if there's a foreclosure involved and that is going to be impacted by the delay from the appraiser transferring the appraisal to your new lender. So this would also apply if you as a home buyer were working with one lender and then you decided to change lenders. If there's an existing appraisal and it was within that 6-month period of time, then that appraisal will be transferred over to your new lender if you're still using an FHA loan. If you're not using an FHA loan, you wouldn't be held to these requirements. But if you are FHA and the appraisal exists, then you would be using that same appraisal. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions at all, please reach out. I'm happy to help.